ईश्वरो गुरुरात्मेति मूर्तिभेदविभागिने व्योमवद्व्याप्तदेहाय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः. 72. अहन्ति कर्मशास्त्राभ्यां दृष्टेर्द्रष्टा न सिद्ध्यति. किन्तु दृष्ट्यादिसंयुक्तेर्ब्रह्मतास्य विरुध्यते. The topic of fourth Brahmana, that is Ushastha Brahmana, is Brahma Vidya. The Atma Swarupa is being unfolded here. The introduction was this: by knowledge that we get through perception or any other means of knowledge based on perception, or through karma kanda, it is not that of Brahma. What we can know through this is not Brahma, but what? Brahma, which is colored by the drishti. Which drishti? Vishaya drishti. So it is connected with drishtyadi sanyukte. So what we cognize through the either the direct perception, inference, etc., or through karma kanda, what we get in terms of swargas, etc., is something which is Brahma conditioned by the Jagat, which is not the knowledge of Brahma. So therefore, that how that Brahma can be known, that is the question for which here Ushastha is asking the question to Yajnavalkya. Before asking the question about Atma, he is introducing the nature of Brahma. Brahma is like this. Is there something which is identical with this Brahma? So that is what the question is going to be. So Brahman is like this. Is there something identical, means same as Brahma, which you can know? So that is the question. So what is Brahma is being introduced by Ushastha. Ato brahmatva yogyasya pratichotra bubhutsaya. Anudya brahma tamadau tadarham paripruchhati. Ataha atra brahmatva yogyasya pratichaha bubhutsaya adau brahmatam anudya tadarham paripruchhati. Adau brahmatam anudya tadarham paripruchhati. Ataha, therefore. What is that therefore? Because through direct perception or karma kanda, we can't know Brahma. It is not possible to know Brahma through perception or other means of knowledge based on perception. See, rest all means of knowledge are based on pratyaksha only. For inference, what you need? First, you need the pratyaksha. Illustration, you need the pratyaksha. That's why it is called jeshta pramana. You know, jeshta pramana? Pratyaksha, direct perception is called jeshta pramana. What is jeshta? Senior most. But it is not the final, it is defective only. It is defective. Why it is called? Without perception, no other pramanas will work. Even Shabda pramana, even Shruti, Veda is the final pramana, but without Pratyaksha will it work? How it won't work? See, you have to take to Shravana. To Shravana, through a Acharya you have to listen to. Ears must be there or not. नहीं तो क्या करेगा? You will have to take a hearing aid. If that also doesn't work, suppose totally deaf beyond repair, what will happen? You have to postpone the Shravana for next life and pray to Bhagavan that next life Shruti means ears are well operating. You may say reading, but reading also has got its limitation to some extent, but it will not be possible totally as such. So it depends on the pratyaksha, jeshta pramana. So therefore, say whether it is through pratyaksha or those who accept the Veda pramana, so or through karma kanda, you can get so many things. Through them also, Brahma cannot be known. Therefore, that is what ataha. Atra. In this Ushasta Brahmana, fourth Brahmana. Here means atra here, means in this Ushasta Brahmana, fourth Brahmana. So what is being asked now? Brahmatva yogyasya pratichaha bubutsaya. Being desirous, knowing this. Bubutsa, bodhum ichha. Desire to know. So with an intention or desire to know what? Brahmatva yogyasya pratichaha. Pratichaha is pratyagatmanaha. To know pratyagatma. And what type of pratyagatma it is? Brahmatva yogyasya. So one, literally, Brahmatva yogyasya means one who is fit to be Brahma, or one who is fit to have the status of Brahma, means one who is fit to be identical with Brahma. Means Atma, which is fit to be identical Brahma. When Atma will be fit to be identical Brahma? Unless itself is Brahma. Because Brahma being something which is limitless and without any feature, so nothing else can become Brahma unless itself is Brahma and mistaken to be otherwise. So therefore he says, so that is Brahmatva yogyasya pratichaha buhutsaya. With that desire to know the pratyagatma, which is actually identical with Brahma, and therefore it is fit to be Brahma. So with this intention, what does Ushasta do? Adav. Before asking the question, he introduces what that Brahma is. Brahmatam anudya. Anudya means having restated. Why restated? It is described in Upanishad. It is there in the Shruti. Same thing is anudya, having restated that Brahmatam, the status of Brahma. What he is asking now, the question is, tadarham paripricchati. So paripricchati, he asks, what is that? Tadarham. What is tadarham? Brahmataharham, that which is fit to be Brahma. Is there something which is fit to be Brahma or identical with Brahma? That is the question is being asked by who? Ushasta. So let us know now what the question is. The first introduction of Brahmatva. And afterward the question comes in stanza 74. Actually in Shruti it is Yat Sakshad Aparokshad Brahma Ya Atma Sarvantaraha Tam Me Vyachakshva. This is what the question by Ushasta in the Shruti. Yat Sakshad Aparokshad Brahma. So that which is, number one, Sakshat, that which is self-evident, directly cognized without intervention of anything. Aparokshat, aparoksha, verily one's true nature. Of course, what is sakshat, what is aparoksha? Two types of meaning will be given by the author here, and that itself is Brahma, yaha atma sarvantaraha, and the Atma who is abiding in all. Tam me vyachakshva, that you please explain to me. So here you can just make a note from this Shruti phrase, Yat Sakshad Aparokshad Brahma, etc. Sakshad Aparokshad. These two words will be explained from 75 to 77. Stanzas 75 to 77 will explain us what is Sakshad and Aparokshad. Then in 78, what is Brahma will be defined there. And in 79, Yaha Atma, this will be explained. Then Sarvantaraha will be explained in stanza 80. Yaha Atma in 79 and 80. Then he explains the entire question up to 85. So that for this statement of Shruti, Yat Sakshad, etc. will be commented till stanza 85. This is going to be. So now, before that, now let us see. What is that nature of Brahma? Yat, let us read it. Yat sakshada paroksham syad brahma tadrupatamayam arhet sarvantarastadrik ya atma bruhitam mune. Yat brahma sakshat aparoksham syat tadrupatam ayam sarvantaraha arhet. Ayam sarvantaraha arhet tadrik yaha atma tam mune bruhi. Tam mune bruhi. So what is that first, as told in stanza 23? He wants to know that principle which is fit to be identical with Brahma, which is same as Brahma. So that Brahmatva Yogya. So Praticha Pratyagatma. For that first, what is that Brahmatva or status of Brahma? What Brahma is now explained now. Yat, whatever Brahma, whatever that is Brahma, what is it actually? Sakshat aparoksham. Sakshat. Yes, sakshat means that which is without being remote, which has no something intervening in between that. So without being remote, remote means vyavadhana. Vyavadhana means something that is obstructing. Such a thing is not there. So, or that which is not being separated by antakarna vritti. So to know the sakshat word, let us see. You perceive the microphone. Fine. You the perceiver and between microphone, what is that? Somebody said space. Space also you perceive. What is between you and space? Come on. I think that is better. Otherwise you will say space. No, otherwise you will say there are many people sitting in between, you will say. Or you say, if I say between microphone and the book is there, you may say. So like that, no. So between space and you, what is that? What is this? Is there something in between? How you perceive space? How you perceive microphone? Can you perceive without the antakarana vritti corresponding to the space or the microphone? Microphone akar antakarana must be there, then only you will get the knowledge or presence of the microphone. Microphone in between vritti and chaitanya. So therefore, chaitanya, you is intervened, vyavadhana, obstruction is there of what? Microphone akara vritti. And if this microphone akara vritti is not there, you can't perceive the microphone. This is not saksha. This is not saksha. Why? Something in between there is there. So therefore he said, saksha, without the intervention of any antakarana vritti, such a principle should necessarily be what? Self-luminous, swaprakasha, knowledge principle itself. That is what meant by sakshat means. Of course, this will be explained. Without being, that is remote, without any intervention like antakarana vritti, etc., including what you said, in between spaces there between the microphone, etc., that also is to be accounted. So, that is that. Again, that which is aparoksham. Aparoksham is what? That which is saprakasha, that which is self-evident, itself the knowledge principle, syat, which is like this. So, the Brahma, which is sakshat, without being remote, again, that itself is what? Saprakasha. So, that syat, tad rupatam ayam arhe. Tad rupatam ayam arhe. Ayam sarvantaraha arhe. This sarvantaraha. So, this sarvantaraha means the one who is abiding in all. So, the one who is abiding in all, sarvantaraha, arhe is fit to be so. So, sarvantaraha arhe means ayam. Ayam means this principle, what he is going to ask now. So, sarvantaraha, one in all, and is same as the Brahma. Tadrik yaha Atma. That type of Atma, whatever that is there, tam mune bruhi. Oh Mune, please tell me that particular thing. Means, please tell me that Atma, what type of Atma it is. So that which is without being remote and without intervention of any antakarana vritti, and which is abiding in all such a thing, you please tell me. So that is what you please tell me. In fact, there is a catch in this question. Generally, Brahma is said to be Sarvantaraha. See, Sarvantara means what? The one who is abiding in all. Atma is said to be Aparoksha. I believe you know what is Aparoksha. How Aparoksha word comes? Pratyaksha, Paroksha, Aparoksha. Pratyaksha, directly perceived. Paroksha, remote, not being able for perception. And what is Aparoksha? That which is neither directly perceived nor remote, that is what? Aparoksha, what it can be. The principle which is not away from you, not remote from you. Okay? The principle means that not away from you, not remote from you. What does it mean? It should be in the proximity or not. At the same time, the principle which is not perceived through the jnanendriyas, the sense organs, or even which is not an object of the mind. Which principle can it be? Only Chaitanya Rupa Atma. So therefore, so that is Aparokshatva should belong to whom? Atma. Sarvantaratva should belong to Brahma, but he reverses it. He puts the Atma as what? That is Sarvantaraha, and Brahma as Aparoksha. Why he has done so will be explained afterward. He has got two purposes. One to show that Atma is identical with Brahma, other one is to confuse Yajnavalkya. Because what is going on is a debate. It is not a teaching actually. What is going on? Vijigishu, a debate to, that is, win over the other contestant. So just to confuse Yajnavalkya, the secondary purpose. Main purpose is to show that Atma and Brahma are in reality one and the same, though they appear to be different due to ignorance. So that way, the reasons will be given afterwards. Now let us confine only to this much, so that which is not remote nor intervened by anything, at the same time which is Swaprakasha, the very self-luminous knowledge principle, and fit to be Brahma. Is there such a thing called Atma? What is it? Please tell me. That is what Kushastha is asking. Mune. Oh, Mune means, oh Yajnavalkya. Tam bruhi. Please tell me such a Atma. Now, what is meant by Sakshat and Aparoksha? So, these words are being explained in 75, 76, 77. So, because that Brahma, what Sakshat and Aparoksha was told, what exactly it means, let us see now. Sakshaditi padenatra vyavadhanam nivaryate. Svargalokadivad brahma nato deshantaradhigam. Atra Sakshaditi padena Svargalokadivat vyavadhanam nivaryate. Svargalokadivat vyavadhanam nivaryate. Ataha Brahma deshantaradhigam na. Ataha Brahma deshantaradhigam na. Atra. What is this atra here? You should be careful. Here, therefore. So what is meant by that? What is here now? You can't say Ushastha Brahmana. Ushastha Brahmana is now remote now, already introduced. So atra means what? Here in this question asked by Ushastha. In this question asked by Ushasta, or in the Shruti statement. What Shruti statement? Sakshad, Aparokshad, Brahma, etc. So both can be so. So either in the Shruti statement or in the question of Ushasta. So atra here, Sakshad iti padena. By the word Saksha, that is used in the Shruti or by Ushasta. So Sakshad iti padena. What is being done? Swargalokadivat vyavadhanam nivaryate. Nivaryate is eliminated, removed. What is removed? Vyavadhanam, that which is something obstructing you or intention, or what is called remoteness or separate, something being separate away from you. Like what? Swargalokadivat. Like Swargaloka. Swarga, where is it? I am not asking local Swarga. Local Swarga also can be local hells also. Okay, that different thing. So, where is Swarga? Can you perceive? No. It is remote to you. So, if you don't have Shraddha and Shruti, a different thing. I am asking to those who have got Shraddha in the Shruti. So, it is there something, but it is remote, not here. Actually, they are all projections of the mind. But though projections of the mind, to have that, you should have eligibility, otherwise you will not have that. So that is different thing. Even to have that projection, punya must be there. Then only one is entitled for that, otherwise it's not. A certain type of bhogas, let us say, not bother much about it. So it is remote. How do you say it is there? Shruti says so. The Veda is a pramana, it should. So but it is, Vyavadhanam is remote from you. So like this, Brahma is not remote. So therefore, Swargalokadivat Vyavadhanam Nivaryate. That is, that Sakshat word eliminates the Brahma being something away from you. Ataha, therefore, Brahma Deshantaradigamna. Brahma is not something available at different place. Deshantara is what? Anyat Desha. That is other deva, they say. So, Brahma is something in some other place. No. Okay. Adi for Brahma is not something available at different time. And also for Adi, also for Brahma is not some different object as such. Look, these statements appear to be very innocent. Let us first take. Brahma is not something which is somewhere away in some other place. What does it mean? Brahma is not there. What does it mean? Brahma is here. Okay? Brahma is here. But you may say, Brahma is here but not available now. Just like your Sunday morning class. Where is Sunday morning class? Class means me and you all coming here. What? Sunday morning. But suppose yesterday somebody asked, where is the class? Here if you say, but here means what? Tomorrow. Not yesterday. Or neither tomorrow also. So that is what? It is here but at a specific time. This also not there. So it is not limited by time. Not that here but at some other time. No. Means what? Here, now. The Vyavadhana means space-wise remoteness is not there, means it is here. Time-wise remoteness is there, not there, means it is now. Any other remoteness is there? But what I see is on the microphone desk and you fellows sitting here. Where is Brahma here? Anybody? So where is Brahma? I think no one who has got name Brahma also, I think. I think nowadays rare names now. You know, in Kannada, in olden days, there used to be a name, Bomma. We know Bomma. Bomma means what? Name only. But now I heard it's Apabhramsha of Brahma. It is not simply Bomma. That Bomma is Apabhramsha of Brahma. In fact, I read this DVG, that is, what is that? D.V. Gundappa. So really, he has got flowing poetry as such. So, Mankutimmana Kagga. In Kannada, there is a poetry, Mankutimmana Kagga. It really is totally full with Vedanta only as such. And he has got that flow, and also if you recite it properly, very absorbing also. So there, Brahma, 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 Brahma repeatedly comes. It is very Brahma, it's not Brahma. So it's upper Brahma. So therefore, so this Brahma, you see, look, I don't find anywhere Brahma. I know each and every one, let us say. So this carpet I know, this chair I know, all this fan I know. I say there is no Brahma. It is not some other vastu. Don't think like this. Microphone, book, desk, carpet, and walls, fan, tube light, people sitting here, all these different things are there. Not like that. Means what? Everything is, there is nothing other than Brahma. It's a simple word. Vyavadhana is not there, means what? Neither remote in terms of space or time or in terms of vastu, the object. So that's what it all is included in the word saksha. So that is what. That's why they say, where is God? Not somewhere in the heaven, etc. God is here right now. But you can't show me. You know that? But if you show me, then if it right now here, show me. It happened that way. One great Mahatma was there, and some youngsters encircled him just to tease him. Say, where is God, etc., etc. So they were so much pestering him, and the Mahatma also was a very capable one. He said, certainly I will show you, but you do one thing. What is it? Please get me 1 cup of milk. These fellows thought this he must be hungry. So, so with the pretext of showing me God, he wants to have a cup of milk. But they didn't wanted to take chances. So therefore because otherwise say, you have not brought cup of milk, and therefore I can't show God. They will say, he will say. So they brought, and they kept. And this Mahatma started staring at the milk. They were amused. What is doing? They waited for him. Half an hour is staring. 1 hour is there. Mahatma, you have to what? Show us God. He didn't reply at all. He was staring. Again and again they started asking him. Finally he said, see, look, you know, there is butter in the milk. Yes, I was trying to find out the butter in the milk. He said, what a fool you are. Butter in the milk is there, but can you get just like that? Huh? You should curdle it. Then you have to, you should keep it for some time. It should become curd. Then you have to churn. Then you can get the butter. That means, yes, butter is there. Where butter? Now come on. Where butter is in the milk? In and through, butter is there. But to get it, you have to do. Is it so? Likewise, God is everywhere. Okay? But to directly discover what you have to do. First, curdling is to be put. You know, what is that curdling? What is the curdling? Shravana. Yes, Shravana can be taken as curdling. Shravana as a curdling. And that what? Then don't start churning. Don't start churning immediately. Gadbad ho jayega. So therefore what? Keep it, allow it to settle. So Shravana means what? That Brahma you are hunting for is verily your Swarupa. Greatest paradox. He knows what I am. This fellow knows what stupid idiot and samsari, what subjected to sorrows, I know. But this guy says, you are Brahma, free from samsara, who is the basis of entire creation. You are the Swarupa of Parameshwara also, etc. But he gives benefit of doubt to that person. Some Shraddha is there. So curling is put. So that way it has to settle. Then what is to be done? Manana. So manana and nididhyasana. Afterwards, when you get the ball of, see, it was one with the milk. Now you got the ball of the butter. Afterwards, even you throw it in the buttermilk, what will happen? It will not be melting there, it will be floating as such. So like that, everywhere, but you prepare your mind and discover that. So that way you say, it is right now here, not remote, but a certain frame of mind is necessary to discover it directly. So therefore he says, it is not something like Swarga, etc., which is Deshantaradhikam. Neither Deshantara, it is nor the Kalantara, nor Bhinna Vastu. A different thing from any given thing. Fine. This is what? Saksha. So what is Aparoksha? Agaunata parokshoktya brahmatvasya vivakshita. Namaderi to de. D to be corrected to de. Aparokshoktya brahmatvasya agaunata vivakshita. Namadehe iva namaderiva. Namadehe iva pratyagatmanaha brahmatvam gaunam no. Na u no. Namadehe iva pratyagatmanaha brahmatvam gaunam no. Aparokshoktya. So what Ushasta described Brahma as what? Aparoksha. So by this statement, ukti is statement. By the or word here not statement, word. So ukti, by the word aparoksha, brahmatvasya agaunata vivakshita. What is intended to be told is agaunata. Agaunata means status of being not secondary. Gauna is secondary. Primary, opposite is, primary is mukhya, and gauna, that is, gauna is secondary. So, by using the word aparoksha, what is intended is what? Brahma is not something secondary. That is what is intended to be told. Why so? Because secondarily Brahma is secondary also is available in Shruti like Chandogya. So for that he says, see, in Chandogya find such a statement. Nama Brahmeti Upasita. Please take to Upasana on Nama, name, Shabda as what? Brahma. Now, Nama, name as Brahma, really speaking, the name itself cannot be Brahma. But Shruti says for some purpose, look upon name as Brahma, and therefore the name gets the status of Brahma, which is not Mukhya, not primary, it is Gauna, secondary. Like that here, secondary Brahma is not meant. So that Aparokshoktya Brahmatvasya Agaunata Vivakshita, that Brahma is primary is this so, Mukhya Brahma and not secondary Brahma, that is what is intended to be told. So that is explained in the second line. Namadehe iva. Like Nama, etc. Many things are in Chandogya. You find a long list of so many things given for Upasana as Brahma. So, like you say, Adityam Brahmeti Upasita. Look upon sun as who? Brahma. Vayu as Brahma. Many things are Mano Brahma. Look upon mind as Brahma. These are for Upasana. They get the status of Brahma being secondary. It is not meant here. So Namadehe iva. So, as we find in the statement like Nama Brahmeti Upasita, where name is considered as Brahma secondarily and not Mukhyataha, so also here. Pratyagatmanaha Brahmatvam Gaunam now. Pratyagatma, I, the true I, as Brahma is not secondarily. It is primarily because Atma is identical with Brahma. That is what is intended to be told by the word Aparoksha. So, that one way of looking at the word Aparoksha and Brahma given in the 75-76. Now, the other way of looking at this word, different meaning, they are commented in now 77. Avirbhavo parokshatvam tachastya vyavadhanataha. Swaprakasham swabhavatvad vartha padadvaye. Aparokshatvam avirbhavaha taccha avyavadhanataha asti स्वप्रकाशम स्वभावत्वात् इति वा अर्थः पदद्वये. Aparokshvatvam avirbhavah. So, what is aparoksha? What is meant by, say, this padadvaye means in these two words, sakshat and aparoksha, this word, this meaning is implied there. Aparokshatvam, the status of being aparoksha is what? Avirbhavaha. Avirbhava is manifestation. In contrast to what is called as tirobhavaha. Tirobhava is being extinct. Tirobhava. Avirbhava, being manifest. So avirbhava. How being manifest? Itself being very knowledge principle, as what we call as saprakasha or self-luminous. So aparokshatvam avirbhava. In second line it is explained as swaprakasham. So avirbhava manifest. How is it that this Brahma is manifest? Because taccha. Taccha means that status of being aparoksha or having avirbhava is on account of this. On account of what? Avyavadhanataha asti. Avyavadhanata, there being no vyavadhana, no intervention, no obstruction in between. So it can be clear from what we have seen earlier. See, this microphone you know, perceive through the intervention of what? Microphone akara antakarana vritti. Without that microphone akara antakarana, you will not be able to perceive the microphone. But that Chaitanya which makes you know, illumines this microphone akara antakarana vritti is what? There is no vyavadhana, it is self-evident, it is swaprakasha. So that is what it says. And therefore, because in Brahma there being no vyavadhana, so that being no vyavadhana because it is sakshat, so therefore there is what? Aparokshatva is there, avirbhava is there, it is self-luminous. That is what it says. And therefore Brahma is what? Swaprakasham swabhavatva. By its very nature it is swaprakasha. Just as say, any object in the world you are able to see in the presence of the light. But to see the sun you don't need the light. Na deepasya anya deepecha. To see a lamp lit, you don't need any other light. But to see the non-luminous objects, you need the light. So also, here, to know, this can be defined. Come on. I am. On the basis of what do you know? First, let me verify. Are you there? Sure. You are there. Okay? Come on. I am. How do you know? Do you say, oh, I can see, I am there? Or do you do that? Suppose in pitch darkness you are there, and darkness is so intense, even if you hold your finger like this, you are not able to see. Are you seeing yourself? No. But still you are not. You can't say, no, I felt myself. Therefore what I touched and therefore I am. Do you say that way? No. Suppose in an auditorium, air-conditioned auditorium, suddenly light went off. Not only here, everywhere, let us say, entire Bombay went off. And after assisting the manager said, sorry, please, what? You can leave. But how to leave? Where is the exit? Let us say torch, etc. was not there. Say, here, please come this way, please come this way. So what do? You can't, because you are in between there. You feel each and every chair in the row slowly, and you get directed toward the sound, from where the sound is there, and you hear he says. So that way it's possible. But you see, but when you say, in pitch darkness, when I am there, you are not, you can make use, but you are not making use of all these things. Spontaneously you know that I am. What is it? That Chaitanya, of course, it can be, we have to go step by step, what is called as Swayam Jyoti. There are many Jyotis. Many Jyotis means what? that which makes you perceive. Even the sound also Jyoti. Because see, the person at the exit, he says, this side, please come here, please come this side. You are directed by what? The sound. The directed by sound is such. It Jyoti, it reveals you something, a place, particular place where we have to go as such. So that way as such. But even the thoughts are made known by what? That is Swayam Jyoti. It doesn't need anything. So that being the case, it is Swabhavatvat Swaprakasham. By its very nature, it is a very knowledge principle. So that is what, see, that's why in sleep also I slept well, I did not know anything. You are recollecting after waking up. At that time, Indriyas were not available, mind was not available, still you are experiencing the absence of all other things and you are recollecting this knowledge principle, I was verily there, the pure awareness principle, Chaitanya was verily there. So it is Swabhavatvat Swaprakasham iti va padadvaye artha. So in both these words, Sakshad and Aparokshad. So Sakshad is without Vyavadhana intervention, Aparoksha is that which illumines without help of anything else, this Swaprakasha Brahma. So that is what is meant in the Aparoksha and Saksha. So with the help of these two, now what is that Brahma is explained. The word comes Brahma. Yes, Sakshat, Aparokshat, Brahma. What is that? See, in Shruti, Sakshat, Aparokshat. Grammatically, fifth case is there. It should be taken as Sakshat, Aparoksham. That Aparokshat has to be taken as Aparoksham Brahma. Sakshat, okay. But Aparokshat, fifth case, has to be changed to Aparoksham Brahma. So what is that? The word Brahma is explained here now. Avyavrittanugatam vastu Brahma girauchyate. Akaranam akaryam tadityanenoditam bhavet. Avyavrittanugatam vastu Brahma gira uchyate. Tad akaranam akaryam iti anena uditam bhavet. Now you are subjected to two words, appear to be very innocent and simple, but it needs little effort to understand these two words. What are those? Avyavritta, one word, Ananugatam, another word. These are the two words. These two words reveal what Brahma is. And that is what is implied in what? Sakshad and Aparoksha. So what is Avyavritta? See, Vyavritta means excluded. Look, this is microphone. This is microphone. Very easy to perceive, no? Yes, but do you know how exactly we have perceived it? Actually, in your mind, you have distinguished this microphone from rest all of the things possible. Is it lotus? Is it book? It is pencil? Is it pen? Anything you can say. All these have got separated and there is a particular name and particular form defined by this. That is what you are perceiving. Is it not? So, this is called as Vyavritta. Means this microphone is distinguished from all the rest of the things from the which are different from microphone. That is Vyavritta. Avyavritta. For example, any object in the world is Vyavritta. A ghata is different from pata, is different from any blessed thing. Is it not? So, no two things can be one and the same. So, each excludes the thing to be different from the other. each gets excluded by the other. So Vyavritta. Now this is said as what? It is something which is, that is, so any karya, effect gets naturally excluded from the other of the things. Any effects in the world is born of something different from others. See, mud pots are made of the mud, different from the golden ornaments made up of gold, or ornaments made up of the silver, or the waves, etc., foam, froth coming in the ocean. So like this, cause is different and effect is different. So this is not so. Avyavritta means that is it is not a karya of anything to get excluded from the rest. So avyavritta. If you want, you can take the literal meaning of avyavritta like this. Avyavritta can mean not changed, not excluded, not split asunder, not seized from, not separated from. Means it is not a cause, it is not a karana having any karya. Ananugatam. What is ananugata? So that is, see, anugata means that which inheres. From the mud you make the pots, in the pot mud inheres. From the gold you make the ornaments, in the ornaments the gold inheres. Ananugata, anugata, okay. Na anugata, that which doesn't inhere. So that doesn't inhere means, so yes. So that is, it is not, if you take this way, because it doesn't inhere, it is not a karya. Because other way, you say, because it doesn't get distinguished or separate, it is not a so this take this way. Because it doesn't inhere, it is not karana. And because it doesn't get distinguished, it is not a karya. That way you take. So that second line is explaining that way. So therefore, ananugata means that which is not inhering, or literally you can take not imitating, not filled with, not full of, not tallying with. All these are the meanings of ananugata. Ananugata, not imitating, not filled with, so not full of something, not tallying with. So therefore it is what? Akaranam. Akaranam, that which is not an effect of something. Earlier is akaryam, that which is not a cause of something. Avyavrittangatam vastu brahma gira ute. Gira means by the word. By the word brahma, such a thing is, that is stated. What is that? That which is avyavritta, and that which is ananugata. What is it actually? You say, this is what it is. Tad Brahma is what? Akaranam, akaryam. What is akaranam? Karanam na vidyate yasya tat. That which has no cause. So akaranam means that which has no cause, means not that not cause, it is not an effect. It is not an effect which has no cause. That way, akaranam. See, you have to interchange that. Akaranam means what? In the Bahuri Samasa. That which has no cause means the effect which has no cause. Akaranam. So akaranam. Why? Ananugatatva. Because it doesn't inhere. Again, akaryam. Akaryam means it is not a cause. Why? Karyam na vidyate yasya tat akaryam. What is the reason? Avyavritatva. So that connection you know now. Because it is ananugata, not inhering, it is what is called, it is called as that akaranam. Means it is not an effect which has no cause. And because it is avyavritta, it is akaryam, means that which has no cause as such. So only you can say, if you get confused, know one thing. It is neither cause nor effect. Enough. Don't proceed further, because these words can confuse. It is neither cause nor effect. Come on, in the entire creation, is there anything you spell out, either it should be cause or effect. Find out yourself. Homework. The entire creation, any blessed thing you spell out, either it is a cause or an effect. This is neither cause nor an effect. Will you agree? Brahma is neither cause nor effect in light of what you have studied so far in Vedanta. Is it so? What is the cause of Brahma, or cause of Jagat? Brahma or not? Ishvara. Okay. Cause of Jagat is Ishvara. What is the cause of Ishvara? ईश्वर का बाप है उधर. Who is ईश्वर का बाप है? Come on, define Ishvara. Maya upadi upayita chaitanya is who? Ishvara. Who is Jiva? Avidya upadi upayita chaitanya is Jiva. So therefore chaitanya means Brahma only. So therefore what? ईश्वर का बाप कौन है? बाप और माँ, whatever you say. So it's what? Brahma only. So therefore, how do you say no cause? In the sense, like the mud is the cause of the pot and inheres, like that Brahma is not the cause. Even Brahma is the cause of Jagat, we say by courtesy, because you can't explain Jagat. How? It is just like telling the rope is the cause of the snake. Is it can ever possible? Rope is the cause of the snake. You know what would have happened? If that is the case, from all rope factories, these fellows have produced the snakes. You may wonder why they will produce dangerous things. No, take the skin and export it. It has got a value. Skin has a value. So therefore they would have done that. So is it not possible? But we say, why we say rope is the cause of the snake? If rope were not there, you would not have mistaken it for a snake. Like that. If Chaitanya Rupa Brahma were not there, how nice it would have been. What? Sunday morning Vedanta ka jhanjat hi nahi tha. So why? There is no need of exposing to Vedanta to know Atma and so-called Moksha, etc. What all this? Kya bolta hai sab? Why all this required? So Brahma hi nahi hai. First you say Brahma by ignorance because Jagat, then what you go to Vedanta, Shravana, Manidhyasana, do this thing. If Brahma hi nahi tha to chutti. So, but it is there or not? Did you start Jagat or you found yourself in Jagat? Did you start Jagat or you found yourself in the world? Now only is what? Find a way to get out, that's all. Don't bother about other things. If you go on investigating it, no, not one life, any endless lives will not be sufficient. Get out and say goodbye once forever, never to return. Make best use of the present birth. Don't reserve your return seat, okay? Don't reserve the return ticket. That we do, invariably we do that. You know what is return ticket? Pudarjanma, return ticket. Like that, no, that fellow. I told you, recently I told you. A confirmed thief was sentenced for 6 months or so. 6 months term were over in the jail. The jail superintendent called him. So my fellow, tomorrow you are being released, whatever your belongings there, pack them up. He says, Saab, wo idhar hi rehne do na. Kyo? Anyway, I am going to come here. He knows that after going from here, he is bound to steal and he is bound to come back. Only let them be here. So like that, so we keep our return, the Punarjanma ready as such. How? Sankalpa. Sankalpa. So I should have this, I should have that, I should have this, I should have that. Do you know, even if Vedanta first get rid of Sankalpa, Nothing can bind the individual. Once I told you, Vasishta Mahamuni at one place, Urdhva Bahur Viraumesha Nacha Kaschit Shunoti Tat Asankalpa Param Shreya Sakima Kimanta Navibhavyati Urdhva Bahur Viraumesha Yeshaha. He says, Yesha means this person. Do you know who is this person? Not ordinary person, Tom, Dick, Harry. No, Vasishta refers him to this Brahmanishta. He was confident about what he was. Okay, he was not undue humility. I am not an ordinary person. He was confident what he was. This Brahmanishta, Vasishta is what? Urdhva Bhava with the raised arms. Viraumi, I am shouting at the top of my voice. Yesha. Nacha kaschit shunoti that nobody listens to. See, this complaint is always, even Bhagwan shouts also, nobody listens. Now, what is the plight of Vasishta and other, etc.? Even Avatara shouts also, nobody is going to listen. So, Urdhva Bahur Viraumesha Nacha Kaschit Shunodita. What he is now shouting at the top of the voice? Asakalpa Param Shreyam. Being free from Sankalpa is what? The highest Shreya. Sa kimantaha na bhavyate. Why is it not cherished in your bosom? Why it is not cherished? Why don't you develop it in your bosom? Why don't you get rid of the sankalpa? On the contrary, what we do? We go on adding more and more sankalpa. You know, what is sankalpa? Sankalpa is the father or mother of desire. Ichha, desire don't come just like that. They just don't enter your mind. You have to go on doing consideration. Sankalpa is consideration. That is good. Let me have it. That is like this, etc. All this consideration. So sankalpa leads to kama. So therefore, if one wants to get rid from desires, catch hold at the root level. What? The sankalpa. So that why? So this is what it is. So return ticket of Punarjanma is already booked. That's why Satya Sai Baba says. See. Through this, means in this life, that means in such a way you live that once you throw this body, no more return, like the newspaper is. Newspaper, what do you do? Today's newspaper is tomorrow's waste paper. Whatever a few things of your interest, you just scan and you throw there, and then what? Throw it. Tomorrow what use? Only raddi it. So like that, there may be many things in life. Don't pay much serious attention to all this. To the extent needed, you handle them, attend them, but don't pay overdue attention to them. So that, why? Once this is thrown out, no more return. But we keep pakka, a ready thing as well. So it should not be. So anyway, so therefore, so that is akaranam akaryam tat. So that is which is neither the cause nor the effect. That is enough. Avyavritta, ananugata. These words mean Brahma is something which is not an effect, which is not a cause. Ta iti anena uditam bhavet. Anena means anena padena. By this phrase, what phrase? Avyavritta ananugata. These two words, avyavritta and ananugata, these two words speak of Brahma, which is neither cause nor effect. That is enough, I said. So otherwise it will be confusing. Then, yas sakshat aparokshat Brahma, Ushasta proceeds at yaha atma, which is Atma. That itself is Atma. That Yaha Atma in Ushasta's or Shruti statement or Ushasta's question is explained now. Apumarthamidam praptam nachedatmaiva tadbhavet. Yatota atma rupartham ya atmeti visheshyate. Yataha atma eva tad यतः आत्मा एव तत् न भवेत् चेत् तद न भवेत् चेत् इदम् अपुमर्थं प्राप्तम् इदम् अपुमर्थं प्राप्तम् अतः एड ब्रह्मणः आत्मरूपार्थं यः आत्मा, that यः आत्मा put in inverted comma because it is from Shruti statement. Yaha Atma, these two words in inverted comma. Yaha Atma iti visheshyate. Iti visheshyate. So why that he has brought the word Yaha Atma? So that is reason is given. Yataha Yasma, because of this reason. Say, we'll see in detail next time. If the Atma word is not brought, there is no highest Purushartha. Why? Shruti says Brahma is Paramananda Swarupa, free from Janma Marana, free from Srishti. Fine. Swastik.